doing?
Prowler needs one of those Moya propulsor control units.
From my module? I don't think so.
It's a matter of priorities, Crichton. You know which ship is more important.
Yes, I know which one is more important to you.
Yes,
but
the one that can actually get us out of trouble if we come under attack.
I know someone who will soon be under attack if they
Crichton?
don't.
Aaron?
Yes, Mr. Bad News.
Moya's sensors have just picked something up. It appears to be actively tracking us.
You were right. Put it in.
Can you tell what it is?
No, it doesn't even seem to be a physical object. Just energy. Zan, can you see it?
Pilot, I can't get a visual, but I estimate it will be upon us within 15 microns.
Starting evasive maneuvers. Now.
What do you mean it's inside, Moya?
It's moving too fast to track, Pilot.
Pilot, you there?
Crichton.
What? Aaron, aim high, but shoot it.
John Crichton, an astronaut, a radiation wave hit, and I got shot through a wormhole. Now I'm lost in some distant part of the universe on a ship, a living ship, full of strange alien life forms. Help me. Listen, please. Is there anybody out there who can hear me? I'm being hunted by an insane military commando in everything I can. I'm just looking for a way home.
Inside, it sucked him in. Don't ask me to explain it.
Can someone please tell me what the yachts I'm looking at?
Where are you?
I'm in the passageway beneath. Maintenance Bay 2. There's some thing sticking through the ceiling.
Don't go near it, Rigel.
You really think I need you to tell me that?
Pilot, what the frel is this thing?
Unknown. I can't make sense of these readings.
Well, then keep trying.
I'm getting contradictory data. There are energy fluctuations. It's putting Moya under a great deal of stress.
Pilot! Pilot!
Massive energy fluctuations. Vacate the area immediately.
Keep your comms open and do not move until I say so.
Do you not remember anything?
I remember a cold.
Well, you're gonna have to focus a little bit more for me, John. I need to know, did you see anything, anyone inside there?
No, there was, light. I remember light, and I was,
John, where have you cut yourself?
I'm cut? I'm cut?
You're not cut.
No, I'm not cut.
It was the creature.
The creature.
You weren't the only thing to come out of that sphere. Doggo's tracking it down now.
Oh, God, another critter. Right, I better go help him.
John, you're in no condition.
No, I'm okay. I just need a gun.
Frau, me? What happened to you?
Well, that's a $64,000 questionnaire, and you got a gun.
John, please.
No, I'm okay. I just need to go help find the creature. Oh!
You all right?
Okay.
Did he really say creature?
Well, I don't care how busy they are. I need more DRDs.
Understood. They're on their way.
All right, take it you're not having any luck.
And I take it you aren't going to lift a digit to help.
Well, if I see the creature, you'll be the first to know.
I'll be sure to follow your screams.
What about that all-powerful Luxon nose? You're always complaining you can smell me. Can't you sniff this thing out?
I would. Except all I can smell is Crichton.
I don't get it, okay? How could that little tiny light turn into this thing and then suck you up and then spit out not only you, but...
Please, my head. I could probably use some extra clothes.
I'll be 20 microns.
Thanks.
This can't be right.
What can't be right?
As far as I can tell, you received no injuries while you were in that sphere.
Oh, is that a bad thing?
Well, it means that this blood has to have come from the creature, but...
But what?
John, this blood is yours.
This is where it gets good, right?
Please, whatever you want. Whatever you came for, you take it, okay? You know my name? I don't understand. What are you?
John!
You are Crichton. You can't be. You can't be.
We're gonna go see Zan, okay?
Zan.
She's gonna figure out what's going on.
Zan, blue.
You know Zan?
Zan, good.
Oh, good.
Clothes?
Not quite.
Whoa!
No, it's okay. I don't think he wants to hurt anyone.
Get away from him, Tiana.
I don't think you need the gun.
Where did you find him? And what the hell is he doing in my flight suit?
He was in your quarters. Look at him. He thinks he's you.
What? Right. All right. Who are you and what do you want?
I'm me. John Crichton.
Yeah, that's a superb disguise. It's fooling everybody. Who are you?
You.
God. Oh, God, I love this. Okay, you wanna stick with that routine? You wanna be the next to mess with me? Well, get in line.
No, Crichton.
Gianna, I'm sick of it. It's bad enough being spat out of some green blob. Now I got Quasimodo here saying he's me. Me? No, you're not. What do you want? Huh? What do you want? You tell me. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can get it for you. Don't touch me.
What? No.
Crichton!
Please tell me that was just a sleep shot.
It was.
Oh, truly hideous. But take away the hair, the brow. I can see a resemblance to you, Crichton.
Well, it's enough to make him think he's you.
Oh, please. This is not me. This is some kind of clone or something gone wrong.
Yeah, but how does he know everyone? It's like he's got your memories.
Gianna, half of this galaxy has my memories.
John,
Yes, Anne?
I've run a full analysis on the blood. There are some minute chromosomal differences, but apart from that, it's exactly the same as yours. John, I've done every test that I can. There can be no doubt.
Great. It's got my blood. My DNA.
Gianna's right. It's got a lot more than that.
That's nuts. I mean, who in their right mind would want a copy of me, much less this caveman version?
Caveman?
Yeah, it's a primitive ancestor. They were supposed to have looked like that.
You had ancestors that looked like that.
Yeah. What did yours look like?
Oh,
It's the sphere. Energy fluctuations have recommenced.
Oh, hell, let's go. Gianna, stay here.
Aaron, what's it doing up there?
Same as before. Pilot, what are you reading?
Same energy fluctuations, only more powerful and increasing.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Aaron, pilot, you guys okay?
Energy fluctuations are still present, but diminished.
Crichton, you better get up here.
Aaron,
Don't move.
look, I'm freezing here. Why the hell are you pointing a gun at me?
Who are you?
I'm John. John Crichton.
I don't think so. For a start, John has more hair. Amongst other things. You gonna blame that on feeling cold?
What the hell happened to me?
Listen, I understand why you're doing this, but... Ah.
At least you can talk, so start. Who are you and what do you know about the sphere?
Oh, I know as much as you do.
Is that because you're supposed to be me?
Look, I understand the bizarreness of this situation, but I'm telling you the truth. I am John Crichton.
No. I'm John Crichton.
I don't doubt that you're telling the truth.
Good. Excellent. We're making progress. I get to be me. Ergo, you are not me.
Well, no. Not as I normally perceive myself. There are some physical differences.
Just some.
Yes. But perhaps it would help if you thought of me as an alternative version of yourself.
I don't want to think of you at all.
Well, you have that luxury. I don't. In my memories, I look like you.
Your memories.
Yes. I perceive myself as having led your life.
I don't believe you.
No.
I didn't think that you would. Okay. When the Farscape project received funding, what did I do? Celebrated with Dad, DK, and Alex. Drank a little too much champagne that cost way too much. Argued with DK. Wait, what argument? He thought that things were going too smoothly. That something had to go wrong. You do remember? Yeah, I told him he was full of crap. Completely forgotten that.
Pilot! New activity from the sphere. I'm analyzing.
Dargo, maintenance bay. Aaron, stay with him, see what you can find out about the sphere. Pilot, status. Are we about to get another me?
I don't think so. They're different readings than before.
In what way?
Pilot!
This can't be. It appears that the sphere is generating some sort of interdimensional portal.
Whoa, this blob is creating a dimensional hole?
Yes, and it's actively trying to pull us through. I'd estimate we have less than a quarter on before it pulls us through.
Right. You know anything about this?
How many times, Aaron? I don't know anything.
All right, pilot, you got any ideas?
I'm trying everything I can.
What about starburst? Perhaps we can blast clear of it.
The portal is being generated by the sphere, and the sphere is inside Moya. We cannot escape it.
Right, well, what the hell can we use?
Give me your comms.
Why?
I have an idea. Give me your comms. Listen, Aaron, do you want to be pulled through to another dimension?
No, but perhaps you do.
I'm not some interdimensional alien. If the ship gets pulled through, I get pulled through as well. So give me your comms. Aaron, trust me. Fine, then at least get them a message. Tell them to use the defense screen. It's all we've got.
The defense screen.
What?
The defense screen. We use it to counteract the pull of the dimensional hole.
I don't see that.
Look, I'm not entirely sure here. I'm just kind of riffing as I go, but the defense screen deflects energy, right?
Right.
So we use it to counteract the pull. I'm in Bill and Ted land here, so I'm open to suggestion.
Crichton,
What?
your mutation has a suggestion.
Oh, good.
Listen, you have to use the defense screen to counteract
The pull of the dimensional hole. Man, I hope we're both right. Command.
Sounds like he knew what you were thinking.
You trust me now?
No, we still don't know if it's going to work.
And it won't work if they don't set it up right.
Aaron, get me to the maintenance bay. At gunpoint if you have to, but get me to the maintenance bay.
At gunpoint.
I don't know that it is going to work, Mr. Rigel. I'm just going on a gut instinct. Something I'm sure you can appreciate.
We should be heading for a transport, not frelling about with a defense screen, hoping it'll do something.
Then go to a transport. At least then if we die, we'll die in peace.
Pilot, you ready to transfer power to the defense screen?
Ready.
Good, because we're about finished here. John, what power settings are you using? Everything's set at 100%. Why? I'm afraid you're gonna have to recalibrate. No. We are not recalibrating anything. We give this thing everything we've got. The settings have to be synchronized with readings from the sphere, or they'll never counteract the pull. They have to be synchronized. Recalibrate to 85%.
You're not gonna seriously do what he says, are you?
Shift them down! Shift them down!
You're mad!
Pilot, are you good to go up there?
On your command.
Dargo,
Right.
do it now!
Doing it. It worked. The screen's deflecting the sphere's energy back on itself. It stopped dragging us in.
You son of a bitch.
He was right.
Impressive.
I'm pleased that it worked, but we're not out of the woods yet. Pilot, how long can we hold out?
Our energy levels won't last forever. I estimate the defense screen will be able to counteract the pull of the sphere for only 4 hours. Perhaps less.
That's assuming the defense screen itself holds out. We should work under the basis that we have less than 3 arms.
Hey! It's okay. It's me, Pip.
What happened?
You lost it for a microt. You remember?
Sure. Must know what happened. Jenna.
I can't tell you anything. I've had my comms off. I didn't want to wake you.
Must know.
Easy, calm down. Crichton. John. That is your name, right? Who you are?
Was me.
What do you mean, was?
Look. John, no more. Gone.
Well, it doesn't look as though we'll learn anything here.
Who the frill are you?
Apparently, another Crichton.
Another.
Hello, Pip. I don't suppose he's told you anything useful about the sphere.
You don't have to go through me. Ask him yourself.
You, me, too.
Would there really be any point? Looking at him, however, does raise some interesting possibilities. There seems to be a pattern to my replication.
Don't you mean Crichton's replications?
Indeed. He is the template, the original. And on the one hand, we have this version who seems barely able to think, and on the other hand...
You.
Pilot, have you attempted to communicate with the sphere?
It hasn't responded to any of my signals, but it is sending out a number of its own. Commander Crichton has already started looking at them.
Of course he has.
Stand by for the first signals.
I told you I've already analyzed this signal. I understand that, but we're going to analyze it again. When you're ready, pilot. Can you try a lower pitch, please? Now try filtering out the 3rd and 5th harmonics.
Listen to this. Double the Crichton and you double the waste of time.
It's very funny, Roger.
Really should be paying more attention to this defense shield. It's already showing signs of strain.
Yes.
Finally stopped.
What stopped? What? You can't hear this?
So much for that.
You can't hear that?
It's a
Crichton, would you mind explaining?
Translating to alien brainwave pattern. Translating to alien brainwave pattern. You incapacitated our sample collection vessel, resulting in the loss of the targeted sample and genetic derivatives. Internal repairs have been completed, but our vessel cannot return unless it carries at least one of the target samples. If a sample is not placed within the vessel, it will automatically retrieve all biological matter within 1 meter of its radius. We do not wish to harm you. To avoid inadvertent damage, place one of the targeted sample into our vessel. One of the targeted sample.
1 must go back.
Fascinating. We have an answer.
Crichton, what is going on?
One of us has got to die.
A sample.
Yes, apparently that's what I am.
And what if the sphere has not got what it came for?
It's going to take all of us.
To another dimension? I don't think so. Sorry, Crichton. Perhaps we can spare each of you a small last meal.
One, Rigel. It wants one of me.
Only one? You mean we're going to be left with 2 of you?
Look, just because the sphere wants a Crichton, it doesn't mean it has to be you, okay?
will be me. Who else?
What about the guy with the big head? Hey, you got just as much right to be here as he does.
A remarkable device. You understand what this is? This is a pure research vessel devoted to the study of life.
Yes, it's a remarkable device. I just wish it'd chosen some other life to study. Why me? Why not all of us?
Because it's never seen anything like us
before.
Correct. It's already had a chance to collect a Luxon, a Delvian,
and one of everyone else on board.
I'd wager that your replication, or should I say my creation, is a byproduct of its research. A mapping of our genetic pathways.
Enough! I don't care what this thing does. All I know is that I want to get rid of it.
Understandable. And unfortunately, we have an answer. We return the most expendable one of us.
What? No, I don't think so.
Oh, come on. Are you going to say he's wrong? Let's just give the sphere the hairy bastard and get it the frill out of here.
Well, not quite as I would have phrased it, Rigel, but...
We've gotten way ahead of ourselves here, guys. Way ahead. What if we're wrong? Huh? What are we going to chuck him to the sphere like he's nothing? We can't do that.
I can.
And what if there's another solution? One that we haven't found yet?
John, you heard the message.
Yes, I heard the message. But we just bought ourselves a couple of arms and we're going to use it to find another solution.
No, you're losing perspective.
No, I am widening my perspective. That is what I do. That's what makes me me.
Crichton, what's the alternative? I try and shoot at this thing again.
Aaron, that is a bad plan. You really don't want another me.
John.
What?
Is...
Dargo, you going to tell me I'm wrong? Since when did we take the easy way out? Is anyone with me on this?
Not me.
Very well. Let's try and see what we can find. But John, when the time comes... Yes. Pilot, I want every reading you have on that sphere. All of them.
Very well, Crichton.
I know Crichton, okay? You know Crichton. You are him, for all sake. Look, I promise you, he's not gonna quit till he fixes this.
No Crichton.
Yeah.
Say Moya. Say Pip. Only one answer.
I've transferred all collected information on the sphere to a data console in the maintenance bay. The other Crichton has started an analysis.
You don't think he's going to have much luck, do you?
Very perceptive.
We have to try, pilot.
With all respect, I've analyzed their data 4 times. I doubt any new insights will be gained.
Pilot, I am not going to let Moya get sucked into the sphere.
Neither am I. Crichton, I should tell you, Moya would never expect an innocent being to die for her sake. She will understand if you choose to leave.
We're not going to do that.
I know, but while I would never want my fate to be different to Moya's, I do not share her acceptance of this situation. If we have the solution, then
It's what I am trying to find, pilot, and I am not going to stop until I have to. Do you understand that?
I understand.
Good. Now let's see if we can get a message to these body snatchers.
It's the defense screen!
We have a power drain!
Can we reroute through the neural cluster?
I'm already onto it. We need you in command.
On the way. Feels as though our options on how to resolve this are becoming limited.
We are not giving up.
Look at the data, Zan. I'm thinking with more speed and clarity than I ever have before, and I'm still only able to absorb a fraction of this.
Something may reveal itself.
Yes, things are revealing themselves. They're just not pertinent to this situation. It's amazing, Zan, what's happened to me. Virtually without even trying, I'm beginning to understand concepts that I've been thinking about for months, years.
You may find a solution here if you try.
No, this is over. We know what the outcome will be. I'm talking about the future, about what's possible.
You're just going to give up?
I'm going to face reality.
This is reality.
No, this is futile.
You are not the John Crichton I know.
Zan, look at what's happened to me. How could I be?
I wonder if you can also see what you have lost. Your logic may be firm, but it is cold.
But correct. When all the options have been exhausted, the John Crichton you know will reach the same conclusion. I get there quicker. That's the only difference. And I know that you'll get there too.
The reserve power unit's completely burned out.
The defense screen was not made for this.
Just give me whatever power you got.
We're feeding you as much as we can.
I don't want to hear that, Aaron.
But we're running out of options, Crichton. We can't keep redoing this.
Dargo.
I want you to know that if you have to get rid of one of the Crichtons, I'm there for you.
I appreciate the offer, Dargo, but I'm not giving up yet.
I understand. But I also want you to know that if you don't start facing reality soon, I'm gonna face it for you!
Just give me some more time.
Crichton!
Dargo, just give me more time. Now I want all the power you got.
Transferring power.
The defense screen's down to its last power cell. It cannot be recharged while the screen is active. You must do something now!
It's time. I know. Would you like me to take care of it? Is that a yes? How can you sound so calm? You think I don't feel for him? Of course I do. But I'm prepared to do what has to be done. Now, would you like me to take care of it? No. I'll take care of it. John, don't feel bad. You knew this moment was coming.
I appreciate you coming with me, Dargo.
I would not have you do it alone. Besides, I do not think you will go voluntarily.
Looking for someone?
Where is he?
Hiding.
Gianna.
What? You think I just let you kill him? I set him free.
How could you have done this?
From you, doggo!
Where is he?
Somewhere you'll never find.
Do you know what you've done? We had a simple choice. Simple! He dies, we live. Now we all die. Moya dies!
We have two choices left.
Two? I'm the one who's supposed to be here. Do you think I should go in there?
Yeah? Well, what about your bald-headed friend? He meant to be here too?
I tried to find another way.
Oh, yeah. I bet you did.
Damn it, Gianna, that is not fair.
Fair? You think this guy's nothing. He's you! He's warm. He's sensitive. He's everything I ever liked about you.
You take tiers 1 to 3. I'll take 4 to 7.
Update, pilot. Remaining power cell down to 15%. The DRD still report no sign of the other Crichton.
I've checked the rest of this tier.
Then we'll have to move on to the next one.
Aaron, I think it's time we reassess.
I'm guessing you're not going to volunteer to go in the sphere.
Correct. You've seen what I can do. I can help this crew.
What do you suggest I do now? Turn around and start hunting Crichton?
It would make sense.
To you, yes. But you don't belong here. You're a mistake. So you better pray we find the other one.
Aaron. Sorry.
Rigel! You stupid, bony-ass little bitch. What were you thinking?
What was I thinking?
It was self-preservation. I thought you, of all people, would have understood that. Even Crichton understood it.
What are you doing?
What do you think? The first Crichton I see gets this in the back of his head.
No way.
Yeah, we're all gonna die if one of them doesn't.
No way!
Yes, way, and I don't care which one it is. It's you doing, Gianna.
Rigel!
where I'd go if I wanted to hide. You know why I'm here?
Spear.
Yeah. I'm letting you go. Get out of here. Go! Move it! Crichton. I found him. Meet me in the maintenance bay. On my way. Where is he? I let him go. I thought you would. John, you had your chance. And you blew it. You let your emotions get the better of you. You couldn't face reality.
You want to face reality?
Face reality. We were saving ourselves at someone else's expense.
It wasn't worth saving. Come on, Johnny. Don't tell me you didn't think that. I can see a part of you still thinks it. Remember the way you first saw the ape man? How you could legitimize sacrificing him? Well, guess what? That's the way I see you.
Tell me something. If I wasn't here, you wouldn't volunteer to go in the sphere, would you?
Moya might emerge through the dimensional portal unscathed. I'll take that risk.
Ah, yeah. Aren't you special? With an attitude like that, you really think you're the best of the three of us?
You know I am.
Yeah, you're fantastic. You're gonna fit in great around here. The rest of the crew's just gonna love you.
They will when they see what I can do for them.
You just told me you'd sell them down the river. Let them go through the portal. I tell you what. You ever want to know what it was like to have them as friends? Just think back to when you were me.
You're very judgmental for someone who's still hiding.
No,
We're out of time.
Bet you didn't guess that move.
You're very predictable.
I prefer to think of it as reliable.
You understand it has to be this way. I could never really be me with you still around. I'd always be the outsider. Smarter, more capable, yet not quite John. Can you understand how frustrating that would be?
You think you're ever gonna be anything but an outsider?
Better than dying.
So you're the future. I'm glad I won't be here to see it. Yeah.
Good.
Hey! Hey, you don't have to do that.
Want to? Not my place. Don't belong.
Look, I don't really belong here either.
Your time. Your place. My fate. I accept.
I understand. I understand. How's Erin?
Well, she's doing better than this defense screen. In fact, she's doing better than you. You look terrible.
I've had better days.
You did what you thought was right, John.
And I did what I knew was wrong. Future Crichton. That makes you wonder if that's where we're headed.
It's only one possible genetic path.
Yeah, but it's possible. That's the problem.
I heard about what you did. You really offered to take the dive.
It took me a while. And I needed some help.
Well, for what it's worth, I'm glad it worked out the way it did.
I wish I could be. I always thought I was a good guy, Chiana. But it was the least developed one of me. The one I thought least likely who did the right thing. Somehow you knew.
I know you.
Pull into the roll. It's counterintuitive at first, but it radically increases your distance from the enemy.
Erin, my module is a research craft. It's not built for hairpin maneuvers.
Would you like to learn how to do this, or are you content to continually display your ineptitude?
My ineptitude? You mean my improvisation, the kind that bails your sorry millet? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What is that smell?
What?
It's your hair. It smells.
Jeanne gave me something.
All right. It smells good. I like it.
Well, it's not for you to like.
Oh. Then what's it for?
For me to like.
You don't like that. I like it.
Personal indulgences can fracture a small crew.
I would never tell them that you scented your hair.
No.
Erin, no!
No! I will not be a slave to your hormones.
My hormones? Hey, I was lips, you were tongue.
Oh.
Why did you do your hair?
To see if you'd notice.
Standing at attention.
Well, I'll let Zan know that you find her oils pleasing.
It's you I find pleasing.
You want some advice?
Not particularly.
Makes me want to give it to you even more. Hey, There's too much pressure. She's scared of the future. So why not just live in the moment?
You come up with that yourself?
Go fast with the body, slow with the soul. Maybe you should find someone like that.
Commander Crichton, Gianna, please join the others in the command at once.
Okay, pilot, they're here. Now tell us, why have we stopped moving?
Are you familiar with automated peacekeeper satellite weaponry?
Self-tracking pulse cannons.
We are locked in a cross-targeted helix.
Pilot, give us immediate starburst.
Impossible. The initiation of an energy surge will result in our destruction.
Is it Scorpius? Do you think they've found us?
There are no vessels anywhere near.
Then how the frill did they get here?
Perhaps from the inhabited star systems on Moya's sense horizon. These cannons appear to be their first line of defense.
Peacekeeper settlements this far into the uncharted territories. God has help us.
We gotta do something. Something useful.
A representative of the inhabited system has been signaling us.
By the yachts, run, fight, surrender. Pick one.
Moya chooses surrender. Resistance by her means death.
My name is John Crichton, an astronaut. A radiation wave hit, and I got shot through a wormhole.
Now I'm lost in some distant part of the universe on a ship, a living ship, full of strange alien life forms. Help. Listen, please. Is there anybody out there who can hear me? I'm being hunted by an insane military command doing everything I can. I'm just looking for a way home. Oh, no. Wait, Jose, you keep your mouth shut.
But I am our best negotiator.
Our best self-serving to hell with everyone else, you just shut up.
Our scan reveals you indeed have no large weaponry or hidden cargo.
Yes, and despite this ship's peacekeeper history, we are in no way affiliated with them.
We are, as stated, Councillor Tyner, peaceful.
And as such, we now release you to travel as you will.
You're not gonna shoot. Well, that was productive for ours.
May we approach your worlds? We are prepared to pay for provisions.
I'm afraid that's impossible during coronation time.
Coronation time? Now, I am Dominar Rigel the 16th of the Hynerian Empire. Would you turn away royalty bearing gifts for your new sovereign?
Escaped prisoners bearing gifts.
Hear me, Councillor Tyno. Your hatred of the peacekeepers can never approach ours. Fate has conspired to forge this alliance.
The royal planet will receive you. Understand, as festivities approach, we are under strict security. Weapons of any kind will result in incarceration.
Was I right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Was I right?
Yes, Rigel, you were right.
Don't ever forget it.
Aaron, I want to talk.
I want to talk less.
We tried that. It leads to kissing.
Oh.
But that's a joke. It's to relieve the tension.
Wasn't funny. Just give me some space, John.
Fine. Have the whole universe. Gianna!
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going down to the planet. You want to hang?
Yeah.
That's good.
Cool. Can I come in? Bad time. Yeah, good time. Sorry, wrong time.
John, my life has been one crushing disappointment after the next, but with this girl, I have managed to find moments of pleasure. Don't blow it for me.
Never. It's cool. I'm happy for you.
Good.
Right?
Good.
Good. How come I'm always the last to know?
so-called breakaway colonies.
When they declared independence and fled from our home systems, no one gave them a chance of surviving.
And yet here they are, still hating the peacekeepers 1900 cycles later.
And every peacekeeper attempt since then to forge coalition has failed.
I'd say they enjoy their freedoms far too much, Erin.
Yeah.
And why not?
Buy you a drink for a few words.
You mean now that Tiana's occupied? You made a run at Zan yet?
Oh, that is unfair.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, no. I stopped raving years ago.
It doesn't hurt you. It's just for the kiss.
It's no taste, kind of like an old.
Sorry.
It's great, you know. It's a whole world designed for your rutting instincts. No. No. Try him. He seems to love kissing.
Oh, no. I am never leaving this world. Hey.
Clavel, my sweet. There's a station down here your sister hasn't kissed yet.
Your fiancé is right. You said the borders were closed. No new visitors.
And you said it wouldn't matter, that my sister could never assume the throne, no matter how many suitors they bring in.
Her chemical compatibility is irrevocably altered. You will be king.
Is this Crichton intelligent?
Surprisingly, despite his appearance. I find it strange, Councillor Tyno, that you're in coronation time and have yet to identify your crown successor.
As firstborn, it was always intended for Princess Catrala. But by law, unless she can find a compatible mate, the kingdom will fall to her younger brother.
She's a slave to our mother. I'm the only one who recognizes Scarran Imperium. Even if you are the best they could send.
Now, you two. Well, if you're not going to be king, Clayfor, I'm not going to marry you.
Excuse me, Zan. Why didn't you visit the royal planet with the others?
My solitude is so important to me, Pilot. I barely have enough time to pursue the tenets of my priesthood as it is.
Being presumptuous, I have opened all the doors on the chamber on this tier. Moya and I are pleased you have once again chosen to stay with us.
Two drops from these little vials, and we can tell if our DNA is compatible for children.
No, I don't.
Come on, what do we got to lose?
One, our innocence, that's what we've got to lose.
Hey. It's just a game for us, Dargo, okay? We don't play by the rules they do.
The truth is, we're not compatible.
Only our DNA. Not the parts that make us feel pleasure.
Why is he watching us so intently?
When's the last time you saw a Scarran on a diplomatic mission?
What do you think he wants? Besides killing peacekeepers, I mean.
Same thing my former superiors wanted, a covenant with this kingdom. Go away. Go.
Have you lost your mind?
Do it.
Ew.
Sweet. I'm so pleased.
Me too. How unexpected.
I wish you both the very best of fortune.
Thank you.
Zan!
Pilot, are you calling me?
It's Scorpius. Scorpius has found us.
the pilot?
Still held in abeyance at the satellite cannon perimeter.
Have they spotted our orbit yet?
Confirmed. Moya senses the Peacekeeper scan.
Have we got time to retrieve Crichton and the others?
No.
What if we let them see us and then...
Starburst. Scorpius may think we're all aboard and pursue.
God has placed in us guidance. Make this the right thing to do.
Where are Dargo and Chiana?
Alternately exchanging body fluids and checking a trekking station to locate Moya's orbit.
Doesn't that just figure? Look, let's get that drink out of your hand. I'm gonna sober you up and get you out of here. Yeah, in a second, buddy.
Were you once a peacekeeper?
No. Oh, it's Counselor Tyno, right? Look, we got a little problem. Our ship...
Your friends have been given access to our space command to find your ship. But for now, if you don't mind.
Look, I'm a little partied out, so if you could maybe...
Please.
Okay. Sweet. It's sweet. It's kind of like molasses.
Guards.
Look! Look at Francis. She's smiling.
Uh-oh.
Cannot be. No, Clavor. Take your claws off me. My sister is not supposed to be compatible with another summation. And as far as we know, she isn't. Do not make a spectacle, Your Highness. The kiss was sweet. They're compatible.
What the hell's going on?
For your protection.
What if their DNA is cohesive?
Then this pawn, whoever he is, must die tragically within a solar day.
I understand everything you're almost saying, except am I under arrest?
Absolutely not.
Good.
Please try to understand.
I understand. You asked me to kiss that chick.
You kissed our princess.
Yeah, and now we're compatible? Well, what the hell does that mean?
You're the only male we've found who might be able to provide her with healthy children.
You want a donation to the sperm bank?
I want you to consider marrying her.
You would just have to be on this side of my life to understand how frelling insane that is.
She will be our next empress. You would be regent. Others would die for this chance.
See, die, there's the problem. There's the die part.
All I ask is that you consider this blessing that's been laid before you.
Blessing, Counselor Tyno. When the actual truth of power is so much closer to curse.
What?
Stop it. Before I speak with them, not during. She's an ignorant creature.
John Crichton, Prince Clavor, our second in line to the throne.
First among my people. You may take the guards and leave us now, Tyno.
My instructions are otherwise. This potential suitor to the throne is to remain under protective custody at all times.
And whose order dares to countermand mine?
The Empress, your mother.
I will speak with you later.
There's always one in every family.
If Princess Catrala fails to wed by the anniversary of her birth, the throne goes to Prince Clavor.
When's the expiry date?
A matter of solar days.
Is this my cell?
Your room, yes.
have you two been?
We've been in the Space Command Center all night. Moira is no longer in orbit around this planet.
And flight control confirmed that she didn't crash, so Zan and pilot probably just
starburst away in a Benz.
If we wanted to jump to conclusions.
You know Crichton's in custody.
What?
He kissed some princess, and now they won't let him go.
Of all the stupid...
You want me to jump to another conclusion? He probably wouldn't be in this den if it wasn't for you.
Me?
Yeah, if you hadn't rejected him.
It wasn't my door he was last seen sniffing under.
Some women consider that a compliment.
Some women have to.
Whoa, 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 whoa. As entertaining as this is at the moment, it's getting us nowhere. Rigel's with Crichton. When he comes back, we'll have more information. As far as Moya goes, I think we should just wait.
No, you're coming with me, and you're gonna show me where they're keeping Crichton.
We already tried. They won't let you see him.
Shut up, Gianna.
Cardago, is it? I don't believe we've had the pleasure. I am totally unarmed. I bear you no ill will. Perhaps we should, well, reorder. And share a repast.
I knew there was more to it. Scorpion.
He doesn't look at all peacekeeper.
His father was Scarron, my race. His mother, Sebastian.
He knows these companions of Crichton.
Crichton surely works for Scorpius. By marrying a spy to your sister, they gain the advantage with your dynasty and block our advance.
Oh, forgive my ignorant, sagacious teacher.
I trusted you to make this work.
Was that unwise of me?
You will rule not because you desire it, Clavor, but because I do.
This is Scorpius we're talking about.
Yes, and it's my life, Dargo. Look, the princess is nice. She's sweet. And it might be fun to go shopping for the rest of my life, but I am not getting married. What's the word on Moya?
Nothing, and what difference does it make anyway? Scorpius has a full command carrier out there waiting for us, which is probably why Zan and Pilot have taken off.
He's right, you know. Only place we're safe is in this palace.
I'm sorry, you saying I should get married?
I would.
You're a polygamist. What?
Think it through. Scorpius has offered me a deal to turn you in.
What, timeshare at his condo in hell?
He's gonna leave the rest of us alone, and he promises not to destroy your brain as long as you give him access to the wormhole technology in your brain.
And you said?
I talked to you about it.
That's it.
I was stalling him, John. Now, Rigel and I are in agreement about this, so listen up!
You increase our chances of figuring something out the longer you at least pretend to love this girl.
Love! Love it. Rigel, there is no love. I am the reverse King Arthur. I'm the one who can put the sword into the stone.
All right, so what should we do?
No, I don't care. I don't care what you guys do. I know what I am going to do. I'm going to tell a nice girl that I am not her ticket to the throne.
Pilot! Are you certain the command carrier's not behind us?
Positive. That was the shortest starburst Moira is capable of. Practically an invitation for the peacekeepers to follow.
Then Scorpius has not taken our bait.
Perhaps he's already aware Crichton and the others are down on the planet.
If so, that means we have abandoned our friends.
There was nothing we could have done had we stayed, Zan.
Turn us around, Pilot, immediately.
I will attempt to plot a course back. As you know, even a minor starburst invalidates all previous navigation points.
Just do it!
Pausotto! The decision to flee was a joint one.
Normally, this would be a time of great joy and celebration. But I must confess, I feel as if my...
As if you're not going to be king because I'm going to marry your sister. Relax, Ace. I'm not going to be your brother-in-law.
Is this some sort of jest?
Jest? No, it's not a jest. On my planet, we don't marry people we don't love unless they're critically ill billionaires. Oh, just take it easy, bro. As soon as my ship returns, I'm off this planet, you get to be king. Congratulations. Princess Catrala, it's good to see you again.
I had given up hope of meeting a compatible Sebastian man.
Yes, I wanted to talk to you about that. Look, I don't know how to say this, so I'm just gonna...
Mother.
You must be John Crichton. With delight.
Empress?
I anticipate sturdy grandchildren from you. Let us get to know one another. Have you proposed?
What? No. I don't love your daughter.
How could you? You just met.
Why don't you let your son be king?
He's a fool. He would betray our neutrality for the genuflect of peasants. And that breach would toll in hundreds of millions of lives.
Yeah, starting with mine.
I have no purpose for you, other than to keep my empire stable. If we recognize the Scarans, peacekeepers attack. Pact with peacekeepers, Scarans invade. You must wed Catrala.
Empress, I understand your problems, but you need to understand there's nothing you can say that's going to make me marry your daughter.
Oh, hello, Crichton. Something to remember me by. I have traveled a long, long way just to see you again. Oh.
I hate to say that you wasted your time, Scorpio, but you have.
You know that no matter what you think, the risk between us need not be terminal.
Go away, Scorpio. It's over. Find another girlfriend.
Now, don't let it frighten you, John. Now, you make the correct decision.
My daughter, or that abomination. Choose.
Bad.
Enough?
She's strong and gets what she wants.
What about you?
Rarely.
So what do you want?
To be empress. To have children. To keep the peace for my people.
Even if we're miserable for the rest of our lives?
I won't make you miserable. I'm sorry.
Princess Catrala, will you consent to marry me?
Yes.
What do you mean you have no choice?
No choice. Rock, me, hard place.
Fight, retreat, remain silent.
Scorpius, the Empress.
You disappoint me, Crichton.
You should lower your expectations.
Well, at least the princess is pretty.
Yeah, I guess so.
And wealthy.
I suppose so.
Think of all the power you'll have.
Yeah, I can't stop thinking about it. Then I'm gonna get off this planet the way I got here, single and alive.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Congratulations.
Sorry?
Marrying our princess. Dragon Casanova, cousin to the crown.
John Crichton, astronaut.
Catralla's a lovely girl. I wish you great happiness. And you would be.
Extremely preoccupied, excuse me.
Perhaps some other time, then.
We'll do lunch. You seem like a nice guy.
Stop it.
So any word on Moya?
I think she got spooked by Scorpius's command carrier.
Yes, spooky. That's a good name for me. How's that effect?
On you?
On everybody. How many guards have you seen since you got up here?
Too many.
That's right. They're protecting me. From him. Look, the Empress, this is her ball game, but if you have some suggestions, now would be a good time.
I'm just trying to figure out what they're hiding from us.
We'll see if you can figure out someone else to marry the princess.
And if I can't?
Better wed than dead.
Oh, Tyno. I believe my mother will truly force me to marry this stranger.
We can only hope.
We can only hope.
What am I supposed to say, Catrala?
You're supposed to say no. Stop this travesty. You're supposed to say, I will not let you marry that man. You're supposed to take me away from this madness that is my life.
There's too much at stake to stop this now. You must exchange espouses.
But I love you.
As I love you. But our union is not destined to be. You must go to Crichton. You must do your duty.
Crichton is such a frailing fool.
He had no choice.
Oh, please. Princess Pretend doesn't even love him. She wants that Tyno.
You're forgetting about Scorpius.
We can hide from him in the barren lands outside the city until he leaves.
Marrying her is the only thing that will save Crichton's life, Aaron. Don't you get that?
I've had just about enough of you.
No. It's not me that you're mad at. You should have told him how you felt when you had a chance.
You don't know anything.
Yeah? Well, I know about men. You see that one over there? How many times has he tried to come on to you? What, 3, 4? Look, he's well-bred, he's rich, handsome, perfect. You're gonna let him get away too. You know why?
Oh, go on. Tell me.
Because you only want the ones you can't have. So you're gonna go to Crichton, you're gonna mess with his mind. He's gonna be turned over to Scorpius and dead.
This marriage is wrong, and you both know it. Pilot, why are we still moving further away from the royal planet?
Moya is following a signal of some sort and refuses to give up the trail.
Does she know that Scorpius did not follow us? Does she know that we have to return to the planet to help our friends?
Yes, but she is driven forward.
What sort of a signal is it, Pilot?
Impossible to describe to our satisfaction. But one of her 8 senses clearly identifies it as familiar and compelling.
Oh, perfect.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Yes, I've heard that about Scarrons.
Perhaps we could talk for a moment. In private. I have a message for Scorpius.
Scorpius?
I know you work together. I saw your Luxon with him.
Go ahead.
We will not tolerate your interference so far out in what you condescendingly call the uncharted territories.
Is there anything else?
Yes. Is your presence here the vanguard of a larger invading force?
I shall send your regards to Scorpius.
I had hoped to learn your mind by conversation. However, if I must invade
Don't stop now. Go on, kill each other. Save me the trouble.
My apologies, Empress.
I rarely bother with warnings. Consider yourself the beneficiary of largesse.
Empress. Listen carefully, Peacekeeper. The longer Crichton plays the part he's been assigned, the more likely we'll keep our internal organs internal. Do not dissuade him from this marriage.
Thank you, Rigel. I'll do what I think is right.
For Crichton or for you?
Just a small burn, Princess. Almost finished.
You know, you take any more samples of my DNA, there's not gonna be enough left to be me.
What species are you? Since you're not Sebastian.
Human. Keep trying to tell you guys that, but nobody seems to want to listen.
We still don't. The Empress has ordered the revelation sealed. No one will ever know.
It's that important that I marry the princess?
Our dynastic integrity has always ensured peace. Any fracture, and the whole region could erupt.
Then why don't you marry her?
Her DNA was poisoned. Unreceptive to anyone. Until you.
Would you activate the machine for me, please?
Huh. Her brother.
Very discerning. With help, we believe, from the Scarron emissary.
John! Come look!
Oh, this is truly amazing, Crichton. I must have one for my kingdom.
Boy or girl?
I'm sorry, what?
The DNA testing confirms our incipient kiss. Our children will be healthy disease-free.
And you can see what they'll be like. Oh, how many nasty surprises could I have avoided?
Male infant, please.
Hey, buddy. What's up? Where'd you come from? Look at you, slugger. This is what our child would look like.
One possibility. The choice is ours.
Yeah, you demand. You demand.
Would you like to see him grown up?
Yes, please. Not too grown up.
Hi, Dad.
An astounding device. Oh, looks just like you.
Yeah, he does, kinda.
Yet he may be able to overcome it.
Thank you. That's all.
Not to be obtrusive, but the royal tailor would like to see you for a fitting. You're scheduled to meet members of the royal family court, and you must work on a pose for your governance statue.
Statue? Get out of town. All right, fine. Well, on Earth we have this queen. She's got this wave. I'll do that.
Hardly a pose you'd like to hold for 80 cycles, I'm afraid.
What 80 cycles?
I just assumed you knew.
Knew what?
Crichton's DNA is compatible. It's not a trick. Then your loyalists must assassinate him.
You really furled up this time, Gargan. This is not part of our bargain.
Scorpius is here because your mother let him attend.
Oh, so now it's my mother's fault, huh? I have half a mind to tell her about you.
You do have half a mind, Your Highness. But will you actually reveal our pact? Can you see past childishness to realize any betrayal means your instant death, even if mine follows? I am curious, dear Janavian, to know of your loyalty. As I interrogated your loving fiancé, what was going through your delicate little mind?
I was hoping you wouldn't wear that to our wedding.
Destiny's couple, you are.
Why has Moya brought us here, pilot?
I don't know. Moya continues to be evasive with me. However, I assume it has something to do with that.
What is it, pilot? Is it alive?
Yes.
Does Moya know this living thing?
Yes.
Who is it?
The builders. Her creators.
God.
Did you hear about the statue? Hey, Gianna. 80 cycles. 80 cycles. That is roughly 80 years to you and me and over 500 years to dogs.
Why don't you stay and tell us about it, John?
Did you know about the statue when you were convincing me to marry the princess?
I don't know about it now.
After we're married, and I mean right after we're married, they turn us into statues.
That is fascinating.
Excellent. Dargo discovers science.
To what purpose?
Governing continuity. They screw with our molecular structure, turn us into pigeon perches, and we preside over their senate, or whatever the hell they call it, for 80 cycles.
As a statue?
Yeah, and we can see, we can hear. Don't ask me how. And we're supposed to absorb every single facet of the governmental system. That way, when Mom and Pops finally kick it, we rule.
Perhaps that's why they've endured 1900 cycles of peace. It works.
You're like a brochure.
You have to go through with it, John.
80 cycles. My college loans will be delinquent. I'll miss the strippers on my 100th birthday. I'll get a utility bill for $3 trillion for a single porch light that I left on, and everybody I know will be dead.
The alternative is having your brain dissected by Scorpius.
Humans do not live as long as Sebaceans or Hynerians or Delvians. When I get back, everyone, my dad, DK, my sisters, Cameron Diaz, Buffy the Vampire Slayer will be dead.
Well, you may never see these people again anyway.
Hope, Dargo. It's what keeps you going. You're gonna see your son. I'm gonna get home. Hope. I have hope. Or I'm nothing.
Look at what fate has given you. Scorpius will no longer be a threat. And as a ruler, you'll have power, peace, prosperity. You could create a family. Perhaps you've only just discovered your true destiny.
You've been spending way too much time with Gianna, you know that.
Amongst all the fluff, she can make a lot of sense. Our time was good, John. We had each other when we needed each other. But now it's time to look past your fears. See what's on the road ahead.
If I do this, you have to be my best man.
I'm with Gianna now, John.
Do you talk?
When us two, Highness.
So, you work for the royal family?
For 22 cycles, since Katrala and Claver were children. I'm happy she has found you as a maid, Highness.
No, lose the Highness part. I'm John, call me that.
I am Rona.
Rona.
Give us a moment alone, please. So you're gonna listen to Dargo over me, are you? Is that right?
The Empress has made it clear I marry her daughter or she hands me to Scorpius.
80 cycles as a statue.
It's better than Scorpius!
Is it?
He's in my head. Back of my mind, corner of my eye. He scares me. Aaron and I can't shake him.
I don't know what you're talking about, but there's never been anything we couldn't overcome together.
Except each other.
I can't come to the wedding.
I want you there.
Don't be absurd.
I need you there. Aaron, don't you think that there are things to say?
At this point, what else can we say except goodbye?
You're right. You're always right.
They're almost ready for you, Highness. Here's your wedding present from Prince Claver.
Which branch are you with? Which branch? Janavian Chatto, Disruptor, Peacekeeper Special Directorate. Which branch?
You should know I can't tell you that.
Trust them to send him back up and not tell me.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, they did the same thing to me. So, what's your assignment?
Stay close to Prince Claver, my vapid little fiancé, and if he assumes the crown, kill him.
Well, that makes sense.
I admire your dedication. Wouldn't let them make me a statue for 80 cycles.
Interesting coincidence. I was just having the same thought.
Are you wavering?
And if I am?
Would you hesitate to kill me if I jeopardized the mission?
Janavian, right? Thanks.
My name is John Crichton, an astronaut. A radiation wave hit, and I got shot through a wormhole. Now I'm lost in some distant part of the universe on a ship, a living ship, full of strange alien life forms. Help me. Help. Listen, please. Is there anybody out there who can hear me? I'm being hunted by an insane military commander, doing everything I can. I'm just looking for a way home.
How you doing?
Get away from me, how dare you?
You want a piece of me? Want a piece?
Help, guards, help!
No. Guards are taking 5 so the brothers-in-law can get to know one another.
Look, I'm sorry. If someone tried to kill you using my name, they will pay.
You are pathetic.
You cannot strike me. I am royalty.
What do you want?
Nothing, darling.
I want off this planet. Now you're gonna find a way to get Scorpius off my back.
Have we company?
Your sister, she gets to marry who she wants. And you get to be king.
Claver, I'm trying to bathe.
Oh my, the future Miss Valiant. We're just getting to know one another. You should get dressed. Do not try to kill me again. It makes me angry.
Is everything all right?
He needs a bath and a hug.
Get my mother.
Get my mother!
I demand better protection for her.
You cannot assault a member of the ruling house.
Well, he was trying to have me killed.
You bitch slapped the trail.
I did. Yes. We could find no evidence of an attack.
Look, the same weapon that they used on me was used to disintegrate the assailants, okay? By a mysterious savior you can't identify. I was having my ass wiped across the floor. I did not take time.
Are you doubting Crichton?
Well, it is a weird story.
You are not.
Sienna.
I will upgrade security. I will alert the Empress, but I will not accuse the Prince of treason without proof. But you believe me, don't you?
The reason your charges against the prince will be met with skepticism is that the Empress, and by extension the entire royal family, abhors personal violence.
Follow me. You humiliated me.
That's enough, okay? You have made your point.
I don't think I have. Claver went to my mother and detailed your obnoxious behavior.
My obnoxious behavior?
Yes. My brother poisoned my DNA. I know I am not a fool, but he would never kill anyone.
Well, Ascarin might. They are playmates, you know that.
Look, if you don't want to marry me, just say so.
I already said so. Lady, we have been over this ground with a backhoe. It works for both of us. It saves my life. It saves your ass. Okay. I did deserve that.
My mother now considers you unstable. She wants more medical tests.
Catrala, listen to me. Your brother sent men to kill me. Now, John cannot marry Catrala if John is not alive.
Clavor is weak. I cannot believe that he would participate in such a heinous act. That means you're lying. And if so, I can't marry you.
Zan, there's no doubt. The smoke tendril has definitely invaded Moya.
Where, pilot? Which way?
Directly above you, moving into the maintenance bay.
Pilot?
Still moving through Moya's ducts overhead. Down the wall.
Where? Which wall? Pilot, where? Kalitana Nashpone. Kalitana Nashpone.
Become priest. I am the ship's deity, not yours.
Then you must be one of the ship's builders. One of those who gave Leviathan's intelligence.
Anybody can give a machine intelligence. We gave her a soul.
Then I welcome you aboard.
I have been through Moya's systems. She is in good health. And she has given birth.
To a male offspring named Talon.
A gunship.
Not of her choosing, while held captive against...
Pilots do not speak to Kahenu.
A capricious deity.
We created these beasts as emissaries of peace.
Then you have succeeded, Kahenu. Moya is a gentle soul.
And is able to reproduce ships that can dispense carnage. I am here to decommission Moya, to end her existence.
Honestly, Chiana, as long as Crichton's all right, I don't know what else I can do.
Go to him.
He's already made his decision.
He needs us now. He needs you.
He needs more bodyguards, and you said that's happening.
Have you even told him how you feel?
He knows what he needs to know.
Look, Aaron, all men are stupid, okay? Men, stupid. If you want them to know something, you gotta tell them.
I trust I'm not disturbing you, but I'm planning a trip to the edge of the Barren Lands to watch the Pelkerinos migrate, and thought...
No, thank you.
I sense unhappiness that your friend Crichton is marrying our princess.
Oh, yes? And why would that make me unhappy?
I simply offer myself as a diversion. Besides, you never know. We could be extremely compatible.
Now, don't feel bad. It's not you, it's me. I don't like you.
Well, you certainly have made your feelings clear.
So now you want to marry?
Well, it works for the situation.
Look, John, I'd like to believe you. But our investigators have uncovered no trace of the events you describe.
What about the guard that was killed when they came after me? Where's he?
He could be anywhere.
Yeah, he's everywhere. He's in heaven. Do we know this?
I've never seen anything like it before.
Obi-Wan had one. Except his is a lot smaller.
John, it's locked!
What?
Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Hello?
Get down!
No, can anyone hear me? Hello? Hello? Open the door!
Get down! Is there another way out?
I don't think so.
Just keep your face to the floor, shall the breath.
John.
This way.
What?
Come on, this way.
Control it, come on!
I doubted you. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Just a burden being right all the time.
Your word is worthy. I will marry you.
That's unacceptable, Domina Rajal. John Crichton may not leave this planet, but I will protect him.
I've noticed how efficient that is.
Security was tripled. This device was unknown to us. There was no way we could predict its application.
You know why it's unknown to you? Because it's probably Scarron, the same Scarron who's in conspiracy with your son.
Silence! You may have once ruled 600 billion, but you will not besmirch my son's name.
Aren't we past that, Novia? You posture and deny any longer, and we both lose what we want.
If Crichton leaves, he will flee.
Not if you control the situation. Stash him somewhere. Moya's gone. He's got nowhere to go. At least give yourself time to identify the conspirators other than your son.
Are you familiar with the Jack Entrace?
The little green creature who saved Crichton and your daughter.
Precisely. Her eldest counselor sent a ship filled with wedding gifts. It orbits unattended, unnoticed.
Excellent thinking. Do you employ a detail of guards above treason?
I shall send my very own paladins.
I propose we tell no one. Not my shipmates or your daughter. Let them all think that Crichton's disappeared.
Throw them off the scent. Encourage those who are intent on assassination to grow careless.
Precisely. You are most wise, Empress.
And you are most manipulative, Domina.
This servant, you trust it?
With my secrets and my life, Rona will not betray us.
Something wrong?
It's so much currency.
1/4 down payment for your excellent services. 3 times as much upon completion of your assignment. Do you know what this is?
Trans-sequence ident wafer?
Do you know what to do with it?
Yes.
Good. I predict that very shortly you'll be the wealthiest Chikench in this part of the galaxy.
Thank you.
Interesting creature.
Pitiful, really.
Notify Lieutenant Bracker that at the conclusion of his mission there are to be no witnesses left behind. They're to be there when the scales fall from John Crichton's eyes.
I take it we are clear.
No one following.
You show the way.
Domino Rigel said you must insert this before ascending.
I've already altered our trans-sequence identity code. We won't track his Leviathan transport pod.
He said it was a last-minute security procedure in case we've been compromised. I'm sorry, I don't understand these things.
I do not like skipping out without people knowing.
I thought that was the point.
The point is to hide from my enemies, not my friends.
Your Highness, the two attempts on your life demand extreme security.
And Councillor Tyno will be looking for this new code on his tracking screen.
All right. Thank you. Buckle in, boys and girls. Emergency exits, ham inside. I'm driving.
Pilot, you must arrest her actions. Moya cannot be doing this willingly.
She is shutting her own systems down in sequence. I cannot override.
Moya! Hear me! Whatever this Kahenu has done to you, it is not in your self-interest.
How egocentric. As if your way were the only way.
I am a priest. I have long ago come to terms with the idea that alien life practices alien ritual. But all life cherishes life.
Moya can reproduce gunships. Moya must be decommissioned. She trusts my suggestion to guide her.
You will never convince me that Moya is doing this willingly.
Then let her do it.
This is an abomination. I'm so filled with uncharitable rage.
You weren't going to tell us that John was leaving the planet.
It wasn't my idea. Grab Empress Novia by the throat if you dare.
When did the transport pod disappear?
Immediately after passing through our weather layer. There's been no signal from it whatsoever.
Oh, did it explode?
Not that I can tell.
Was it commandeered?
Could it have landed somewhere?
No.
This is Scorpius. I'm sure of it.
No, the Scarron.
Hey, you and the Scarron? Not a good idea. Remember the last time? Let me try it first.
I'll be with the Empress.
I'm sorry. I know the worst is being left behind.
Is there a reason your ship is so far from the others?
It's an automated cargo runner. Isolation makes it harder to find and discourages looters.
And why would someone want to loot an empty cargo runner?
Only empty of crew. It is filled with wedding presents for the princess and yourself.
Presents? No. You have done enough. I'm gonna talk to the missus. You can keep the presents. You need a toaster, right?
Toaster. Oh, I couldn't, Highness.
It's John. Look, I'm gonna be a statue for 80 cycles. Someone ought to use this stuff while the warranties are still good.
Our culture frowns on acquisition. We live to serve, not to possess.
So you don't own your own stuff?
No. To what end does possessory wealth serve?
Whoa, good question. Before I left Earth, I had a lot of things that were very important to me.
No more?
I live in a converted cell. I don't have a VCR, no remote control. Damn, no Charlie Parker albums. And I do miss my 62 T-Bird. But you discover you need very little.
Do you miss not having these things?
Not really. Priorities change.
I often wonder what I would do with wealth.
Well, I'll tell you what. If there's ever anything I can do to help you find it, you let me know.
I shall remember those words, Highness.
It's John.
Yes, Highness, yes.
Poor Catrala, so unaware of what it takes.
To be a slut, Janavian?
To keep a man. I heard yours ran off rather than marry you.
Somebody tried to kill him. Probably my brother, your fiancé. What does that say about you?
Honestly, that I pick winners.
You disgust me.
Hello, ladies.
Let go of
Hope I'm
me.
not disturbing.
Oh, let go of me.
Now listen to me closely so that there's no misunderstanding. I don't know what game's being played on this little planet of yours, and I don't really care. What I care about is that a good friend of mine is not hurt, in any sense of the word. And if he is, I will personally take revenge on both of your overly made-up faces.
He came into my chambers and he affronted me before my fiancée. I will have his head on the post.
Silence. Your gas attack on Crichton and the princess succeeded. He has fled. You have won.
I assume the gas attack was yours. I wouldn't kill my own sister.
Then you are perhaps unworthy to be regent. Nevertheless, this impostor to the crown is gone. Your sister's birthversary approaches in 2 solar days.
Am I interrupting? Hey. Well, of course I am. Yeah, it's so hard to conduct a conspiracy without privacy. Well, ask me. I should know.
What do you want?
I'm a Nabari. You may have heard of us.
Leave this room now, child.
Well, you also may have heard how we can defeat full command carriers. Not to mention mind cleansing.
We are both impressed and daunted. By all means, Nabari, continue.
So, if anything happens to John Crichton, expect retribution. Yeah. Retribution.
What the hell's manner was that all about?
They don't know where he is either. You are going to rule.
Invader alert! Invader alert! 20 microns to force depressurization.
Occupant lighting mode. Reduce by half.
Wow, this place has an interesting smell. It's not exactly 5-star hotel, is it? But at least it's off the main road.
Get down!
Don't. Oh, how disappointing you are in the flesh.
Oh, I get that all the time.
To think of all the energy Scorpius expended on you.
I'm not crazy about it either.
Notify Scorpius as instructed. Subpulse shielded frequency. A little reunion is in order. Don't you think?
I've cut his transport loose. It's drifting away.
The marauder that's coming to pick us up will need to dock in its place.
Now where's the rest of my payment?
When Crichton is safely aboard the command carrier.
That wasn't my arrangement with Scorpius. I want my payment.
That will be him now.
You do not get the toaster. So no one knows where we are.
Both yours and this vessel have radically altered trans-sequence ident codes which identify us as derelict refuelers.
Inventive. Evasive. In custody. My commendations, Lieutenant Brecker. See to it that our quarry remains secure.
I want my payment.
But of course. Lieutenant, reward our Jakench friend. And at the conclusion of the mission, give us something additional from me. Your admirable associate, Cardago, was just here to see me. Of course, since I have no idea where you are, he left feeling, well, unfulfilled.
Why don't you leave me alone, Scorpy?
Because the wormhole technology locked in your brain makes you, to my knowledge, unique in the galaxy.
Unique.
And unique is always valuable. Yes.
Unique.
Stop, or I will shoot you.
Really? You promise?
Sit down. I said sit down.
Oh, what? You're gonna shoot me?
If I have to.
Do me the favor. I don't think so, you know? I don't think Scorpy is gonna give you your badge of commendation if you shoot Unique.
Sit down or I'll shoot your limbs off one at a time.
No, see? Human subation, we're different. One wound, I bleed out. Oh, Officer Braca, what the hell happened? Fine, let's do it then. Let's do this thing. Come on, shoot me. Right here. Go. Oh, no, not the brain. He wants the brain. The heart. Here. Heart. You shoot me in the heart. Kind of your left, right. Oh, yeah. My right, your left. My left, your right. Here. John Wayne Bobbitt, the Anna Boys Choir.
You're insane.
My sex slave. Kill my sex slave. Now. Quick, shoot. Just shoot. Pussy.
Get back on the white boy, get it.
Oh, man, don't let him kill me, don't let. You people are so dumb.
Sit down!
What's he done?
No. Coolant pumps, cycling fuel generation, generators cabling, weapons priming.
Weapons? Shut down. Shut the weapons down.
Oh, shut him down yourself, Bracken. Shut him down yourself.
Undeclared craft. You have engaged weaponry in a tactical free zone surrounding the royal planet.
Excuse me, should I get there?
Power down
Stay
yourself.
away from the comms.
And identify yourself.
Stay away from the comms. I said get Crichton.
Undeclared craft. Tactical free zone. Identify yourselves immediately.
We're so screwed, man. We're gonna die.
You're insane.
What? You just figured that out? I thought that was common knowledge.
We have got to get out of here now.
Really? All right, then.
Do you want us both to die?
You didn't think I was gonna go alone, did you?
By Crichton, the ship's yours, but I've got the helmet.
This is John Crichton. I'm in the ship. This is John Crichton.
Focus, John. Panic is unacceptable. You will survive.
No.
You must survive.
No.
You've come too far to die.
get off the boat. Never get off the boat, man.
Present yourself! Kahenu! I will speak with you now!
The spirit of the warrior resides in your priestliness.
The spirit of an executioner within yours.
Pointless recriminations. Is there anything else you wish?
As a symbiotic part of Moya, Pilot is trapped. Build him a new ship so he does not perish needlessly.
We are not prepared to do more than we have. I should say goodbye before it is too late.
This is wrong. I will not allow this!
I've spoken to the Empress, John. She's not going to do anything.
3 near-death experiences in a day, and she's going to do nothing.
The Empress has put Scorpius on notice, the Scarran 2, her son, everyone. Security's so tight that last night they burst into my room just as Chiana was, screaming.
I'm tired of this.
It's all politics, John. As a neutral, powerful kingdom, they expel someone during coronation, it will have negative consequences which will ripple outwards.
You know, you're starting to sound like an old history professor.
Rigel's been very excellent at teaching me.
So nothing has changed. Options?
Okay. You could run as you did before. Or you could submit and stay here. Either way, I'll back whatever you do.
I'm very proud of you.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Being Crichton. Crichton I always knew.
Yeah? Getting my ass kicked all over the universe.
Putting yourself into a position to get your ass kicked, fighting, resisting, never giving up.
Aaron, is there a way off this planet? Have you convinced Scorpius to stop chasing me? The Empress says she no longer intent on her daughter being heir to the throne.
Those are not good reasons for getting married.
All right, now, bigger picture. Let's say that the idiot's son inherits the throne. He starts wars, he makes bad alliances, millions of people die. 80 cycles. It's not that long of a time.
Oh, so you've rationalized this all out, have you?
Aaron, I'm tired. What am I supposed to do?
What am I supposed to do when there's no fight left?
You run away.
With you?
With all of us together. What? You can't just quit.
I'm not quitting. I just can't go on.
Was I wrong? You're no longer the Crichton I knew? I'm exploring the barren lands. If you think you can keep up.
Moya has slipped from my consciousness. She is gone, and I am shortly to follow. Don't feel sad. Our lives were good. Moya is right. We are fulfilled.
It has been a pleasure.
I am ready now. I have seen the stars.
Hey, bro. Glad to see you could make it.
Much fortune.
You're making a, mistake, Crichton. Oh, I don't think so, Scorpy. I had one request for a wedding present. That you be banned from this planet forever. Do you know what they said? Yes, Your Highness. Oh.
Not you. In the presence of the spirit of all who have sacrificed, so that we may rule ourselves in peace, I call public the joining of my daughter and her betrothed in the sacred ceremony that shall ensure compassionate governance and harmony. Should anyone among you feel cause to sway the will of love, to question the ability, the sincerity, or the destiny of this union, rise now and be heard. With your silence as benediction, I invite you to now rise and witness The crux of power pass from one generation to the next. You will now be wed. It is more obligation than honor. You are not only responsible for each other, but for the lives of your subjects. Do you accept this burden in matrimony?
Without hesitation.
Without hesitation.
As reigning monarch, it gives me great pleasure to formally introduce our successors, the future Empress and Regent of this great and peaceful civilization, Catrala and John.
Magnificent, I smell power again.
Pieces of different kindling often build the strongest fire. Thank you. Father.
Hey, you're great.
Where was she, doggo?
You must forget about Aaron, John.
Thank you.
I recorded some messages. Zayn, Pilot, and Aaron.
Yeah, I'll make sure they get them.
Thanks.
Hey, I love you.
I know.
All right, enough with the kissing and the cuddling.
John, I will stand beside you for 80 cycles with love in my heart, and long for the day when we may revive.
Whoa.
It's calibrated only for sebaceans. Endure the pain and rule wisely.
The time has come for farewells, my friend.
This is not happening. Just feel free to wake me up anytime, Dargo.
Well, now I can only speak truth. And that comes as good and bad news.
All right. Give me the bad news first.
The bad news is that you're married, and you must endure as a statue for 80 cycles in a strange world.
What's the good news?
Gianna and I are having fantastic sex.